Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. Today we're going to review a Chevelle song from their latest album called Neurotius. I think that's how you say it, Neurotius, which means nothing is real and this is a simulation. And just recently went to see Chevelle in a concert in Houston in the Woodlands. It was amazing. Just made me listen to their latest album because everyone has and Chevelle being the great band that they are have old hits going back 20 years. And so you get stuck on listening to those even though they put out new music sometimes. So I was listening to this new album because I paid $40 for the T-shirt that says it. I'm on my way to Mars. I'm on my way to Mars. Okay, so worth it, totally worth it. And I wanted to do a review on a particular song from the album, Piistol Star. And the cool thing about this song title is they spell pistol with two I's. It's Piistol, Pistol Star. And there's a couple of things, and I'm going to start off by just the album in general, as you can tell, is very space oriented. Pete Loeffler, and I found this, I'm going to put it up in Reddit. I found this on Reddit. The guy says that apparently on Apple Music, if you go to the Neurotius album, there in the description, Pete actually talks about each song, and he talks about how the album talks about simulation theory, space travel, and all this wild technology. Uh, and you can hear it in the music, no doubt. All right. And so if we go directly into Pistol Star as one of the songs, he says, directly here, the quote is, he says that it was a trippy rock track inspired by the movie Sunshine. And until I read this, I had missed that movie. It came out in 2007, I think. It's got people in it that you would know. I'm not going to do a review and tell you who all's in this movie, but it was like a major motion picture studio movie about humans, Earthlings, having to travel into space to go to the sun is burning out, something like this. And he talks about how the characters in that movie are hurling through space and possibly sacrificing themselves to reignite the sun. And when you listen, it's funny how he talks about the sun, the song Piistol Star. Well, the Piistol Star is one of the brightest and largest, the blue star in the Milky Way. It's 100 times larger than our sun. Okay. And so these things, in my interpretation, in my review of the song, this is the meaning of the song. It's going to get a little deeper as well. So, Piistol Star is an uber blue star in the Milky Way. Pete, the lead singer himself, talks about how this is space oriented. He was inspired by a movie about leaving for space into a star, into the sun. And so then you start looking into, well, what's with the double I in Piistol Star? He doesn't, in this, I didn't do too much research into looking into that. I saw this and I was like, you know what? Before I find out if he has the songwriter Pete actually has something to say about it. The great thing about Chevelle is their lyrics, and Pete as an art, as a songwriter, the lyric, it's poetry in a way, for sure, in the sense that it can be interpreted a lot of ways, and the lyrics in the song, for sure, are up for interpretation, as many of his other songs and lyrics in other songs. And I looked into what PII might mean. And when Google tells me, the internet says that PII is used a lot of ways to reference personable or personal identifiable information. That's what it is. Personal identifiable information. You'll see here what all that encompasses. And in this song, when you look into the lyrics, again, it's very deep in the sense it's not clear what he's meaning by some of these lyrics. But if you look into it deeply, uh, he does talk about, especially, and the second verse. I'll get into the second verse, but in the chorus, he talks about never learning. I'll never learn. I never learn. Look right into the sun, and so the Piistol Star is the sun. Right? So you never learn. Look into the sun, but in this Piistol Star. And what is this Piistol Star? Well, this is a Piistol Star with two eyes, which is again the personal identifiable information. So when you get into the second verse, he starts talking about what I believe is what we're doing is oversharing our PII, our personal identifiable information. We're oversharing this. We're staring. We never learn. We're staring into the sun. And by staring, it's a metaphor as to like sharing and sending this information, and that we're facing these unknowns. Remember, he talks about this super cool technology and about the album, and he's talking about facing these unknowns, which could mean okay, we're on our journey into space. But I also feel, as it's talking about communicating and the personal identifiable information and the way we're sharing that now, and how I feel the second verse for sure is like a warning of we're facing these unknowns, which I interpret as like AI, which is we've been talking about and everyone is worried about, can lead to the end of the world. All right, we're facing these unknowns, and what could possibly uh, bring us back down to reality? What is it? There's a saying that says, gravity is undefeated. You think you can fly? Well, jump. You think you're high? You can be as high as a kite. Gravity will teach you a lesson. And so in the song, there's this cool gravity hills, gravity hills. Gravity heals. It's healing what? What is he referring? What is gravity healing in Gravity Hills? Maybe that's we got to get back to the elements in reality, not in the metaverse. We need gravity to bring us back to reality, and that's my interpretation, my take, my review. The song's amazing. I've been listening to it. I probably heard it 100 times in 10 days, 10 times a day. But I hope you enjoyed that. Tell me what you think by liking, sharing, commenting. Jamin's Daily. You can find me on YouTube, Facebook. Be my friend. Like and share. Until the next time, the best is yet to come. So stick with me.